It's definitely a good night here on a Friday night, and it seems like John Kelly and his son have brought UK clubbing here.
They've certainly kicked some arse, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go home. I've lost my
happened
coat,
to you?
but I don't care. Goodbye, night.
You'd think it was his first night out. Let's just see how explosive this place is. Well, it seems to me that all Dutch people are not perturbed by the exploding cheese. So what I say is if you can't beat them, you might as well join one. Trainspotters in Amsterdam. I'm Nadia.
And I'm Colin. This stunning city of barely 1 million people is without question one of the most exciting in the world. Here's sex shows mixed with art shows, and just like local boy Van Gogh, you can get more than your ear shot while walking amongst some stunning Renaissance architecture. Well, we're now sat on the back of a tram. It's a great way to see Amsterdam, and what's more, it's incredibly cheap. But the trouble is, being in the back of the tram, there's stains on the chairs. Well, it is Amsterdam after all, isn't it? How do you think they got there?
I don't know, but as soon as we get off this, the better, as far as I'm concerned. I'm a bit stuck to my seat.
I'm sure you are. Well, Amsterdam is well known as being the place where literally anything goes. It's always been known for its open-mindedness, and ever since the Middle Ages, rebels and radicals have found this place to be their home due to the city's complete lack of censorship. And they've always lived according to the motto, live and let live. That's a well-known Amsterdam expression, my dear.
Homosexuality has been legal here since 1811 compared to 1969 back in our own country, which is fairly liberal, I'd say. And this monument here, shaped in the triangle, which represents gay culture, was the first monument in the world to commemorate gay rights.
It's about time you turned up, you grunting old polecat. Thinks he's already got jiggy with it. Look at him.
Oh, get back in your corner, Grump.
Oh.
Go on, love, get in there. Don't shy.
It's the city's inbuilt liberal attitude towards sex which first strikes any visitor to the city. And if you take a trip to the appropriately named Zedig, you'll find one of the most famous red light districts in the world. Would you like some, dear?
Thank you, Colin. No. Yes, so if you're feeling like Randy Pan the Goat Man, then the city's theatres, film shows, and yes, even supermarkets could be right up your street. Word on the street is that it's very explosive here in Amsterdam, especially, obviously, in the red light district.
First time I ever came to Amsterdam was 1988.
Right.
with a thing called Freedom, which was Danny Rampling and Judge Jules and Harvey. And that was in the early Acid House days. And I remember we got home on the Sunday, and it was all over the Sun newspaper on the Monday, all this big Acid House party when the media frenzy was all about Acid House. And that
Was it as good as the write-up then?
Oh no, it was better than the write-up. They didn't scratch the surface.
So you've been like your resident for Moneypennies, aren't you? And
No.
where else have you played?
I played Cream and for New Year. That was amazing.
Have you been through the red light district?
Yeah, we went through today. It was
With your family?
Yeah,
With your mum and your dad? What did they think of it?
They were like that, putting my eyes, pushing me away, but
I'm sure you've seen worse before.
Yeah.
Probably in your own house. Is that right?
don't let me dad hear you say that. He'll kill you.
How do you take your son out on a night in the town in Amsterdam without showing him a bad trait?
Well, I don't actually. He's with his mates, so he can go out with his mates, and I go out with my wife Jeanette.
You have to stock up on all the reading lectures that we've noticed in a lot of shops.
Yeah.
Have you had a browse?
Yeah, I've had a browse. You've been telling me you've been buying ones with women and dogs and.
I haven't been buying those sorts of things. We saw one with pregnant women and dogs. I think it was a nature special.
No. Seen it under your mattress in the hotel.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
You've been in my bedroom, have you?
But I'm looking forward to the day when I can sit back and he can do all the work. You know? Yeah, that'll do me. Yeah.
And you're going to be resident here once a month, aren't you?
Once a month, yeah. Well, I'm co-promoting it with John and Chris, and you know it's hard work, but when you see it like this.
And how old are you?
I'm just turned 20.
Can you tell us what the nicest thing you've ever done is?
The nicest thing I've ever done. I don't know, nice. I'd say probably the way I treat Daniel, and I'm sure he'll agree with me. You better not.
I'm in Ibiza in the summer. I'm resident today. Judge Shields has got his own night in Eden, yeah, of a Sundays called Judgment Sundays. I'm the resident there with him, just me and him. So I can't wait for that. You know, I love Ibiza. Love it.
Seeing as the night's called Pure, can you tell us what's the most impure thing you've ever done?
Impure thing.
Be as honest as you like.
Probably. I don't know. The way I mix my drinks is probably the impurities in the cocktails of chemicals is probably the most impure thing I do.
I won't tell you.
You're a good girl.
You know I'm going to say I'm a 10, so...
You're not. You're just a bit naughty.
Well, I'm
But I think I might
trying to
have to
be...
spank you then. Bend over.
The impure thing I've ever done was sleeping with a girl.
Oh, I'm pure, yeah, I'm pure.
Well, you're wearing all white tonight.
wearing white,
But are you
not
wearing
pure.
a bra? No.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah, for me it is, yeah.
Why is that?
Because I don't like girls at all.
Well, let's say it involved a lot of water, shower. It was last year in Ibiza. I'm not saying anymore.
I can't tell you.
I'm sure we can imagine.
So what would you say is the nicest thing you've ever done?
Well, bend over.
Really? You do that quite regularly? Like a dog?
The nicest thing, what I ever done? Oh, wow.
Do you buy your mum presents for Mother's Day?
Yeah, of course,
Do you?
of course.
Well, we're going to do something that's not so nice to you now. Have you ever seen these before?
I don't go on a holiday for half a year. That was the nicest thing I've ever did.
You're going to go home with me, that's what I do. And I'm going to put those on you like that. And then I'm going to leave them. Okay, bye.
Gifford! I wasn't expecting that answer, really.
Have you ever used these before?
So that's what you do in England.
It is. Do you not do it over here?
Told me mother I love her.
Can you give me your bit?
No, I don't have to try them.
I know how it works, I know how it works.
Thank you.
What's the nicest thing you've ever done?
I danced with Mick Jagger in this club. Can you